this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
The only thing between you and your best self is the start button. This Black Friday, explore the world with Nordic Track. From the peaks of Peru to the streets of Paris, every workout moves you somewhere new with iFit trainers leading the way. The equipment's amazing, smooth, quiet, and those screens make it all feel real. Ready to start your next workout adventure with the #1 treadmill brand in the U.S.? Shop NordicTrack.com for Black Friday savings. Nordic Track. Train anywhere, explore everywhere.
Time for a sofa upgrade? Introducing Anabay Sofas, where designer style meets budget-friendly prices. Every Anabay sofa is modular, allowing you to rearrange your space effortlessly. Perfect for both small and large spaces, Anabay is the only machine-washable sofa inside and out. Say goodbye to stains and messes with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics that make cleaning easy. Liquids simply slide right off. Designed for custom comfort, our high-resilience foam lets you choose between a sink-in feel or a supportive memory foam blend. Plus, our pet-friendly, stain-resistant fabrics ensure your sofa stays beautiful for years. Don't compromise quality for price. Visit washablesofas.com to upgrade your living space today. Sofas start at just $699 with no-risk returns and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get early access to Black Friday now. The biggest sale of the year can save you up to 60% off, plus free shipping and free returns. Shop now at washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Ready to go big? Vizio's supersized 100-inch QLED TV is now available at Walmart for only $16.98. Immerse yourself in breathtaking color and contrast with cutting-edge QLED on a screen so large it transforms any room into your personal theater. And with Watch Free Plus built in, you'll enjoy free live and on-demand TV right out of the box. You can even stream your favorite music and podcasts with the iHeartRadio app. Head to walmart.com and bring home the Vizio 100-inch QLED TV today for only $16.98.
Bring incredible sound into every corner of your home this holiday with the new Wim Sound Smart Speaker. Get high-resolution audio with a 1.8-inch touchscreen, smart control, and modern design in one powerful speaker for just $2.99. From quiet mornings to lively holiday gatherings, Wim Sound makes every moment sound better and feel better too. Get the gift of the season for the music enthusiast in your life or for yourself. Wim Sound, beautifully designed, effortlessly connected. Shop now at Amazon and search Wim Sound. That's WIIMSOUND.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
What was President Trump's reaction to those indictments against Comey and James being thrown out?
His reaction was, we've seen this before. We've seen partisan judges take unprecedented steps to try to intervene in accountability before, but we're not going to give up. And I know that the Department of Justice intends to appeal these rulings very soon if they haven't already.
You're listening to the 47 Morning Update with Ben Ferguson.
Good Tuesday morning. Nice to have you with us on the 47 Morning Update. And we've got two major stories for you this morning coming out of the White House. First up, the Department of War is investigating Senator Mark Kelly for seditious video, urging the military to disobey Donald Trump. How significant is this and what could the consequences be? Well, we'll explain it for you in just a moment. Also, you may have seen a report, a big celebration today that James Comey and his case are being dismissed. Well, the Clinton-appointed judge that dismissed the Comey indictment, it's predictable, and there will be an appeal. So what actually happens next? And is Comey off the hook? I'll explain that as well. It's the 47 Morning Update, and it starts right now.
Story number one.
The Department of War is investigating Senator Mark Kelly for seditious video, urging military to disobey the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. That's right. The Department of War launching this investigation that may lead to court-martial proceedings after what was described as a serious allegation of misconduct were made against him. Kelly, a retired U.S. Navy captain, has been facing accusations of sedition from President Donald Trump after participating in a video with other Democrats last week calling on military service members and intelligence officials to, quote, refuse illegal orders from the administration. In a statement posted on social media, the Department of War announced that it was aware of the severe accusations and has initiated a thorough review to determine whether further actions are needed, which may include recall to active duty for court-martial proceedings or administrative measures, quote unquote. This matter, they went on to say, will be handled in compliance with military law, ensuring due process and impartiality. The department stated, further official comments will be limited to preserve the integrity of the proceedings. Now, the Department of War also added a reminder to all military retirees that they remain subject to the Uniform Code of Military Justice, known as the UCMJ, for applicable offenses, as well as to federal laws that prohibit actions to interfere with, impair, or influence the loyalty, morale, or good order and discipline of the armed forces. All service members, they went on to say, are reminded that they have a legal obligation under the UCMJ to obey lawful orders, and that orders are presumed to be lawful, the department states. A service member's personal philosophy does not justify or excuse the disobedience of an otherwise lawful order. Now, the controversial video also featured statements from Senator Elise Slotkin, a Democrat from Michigan, and Representative Chris DeLuzio, Democrat, Pennsylvania, Chrissy Hallahan, Democrat, Pennsylvania, Maggie Goodlander, Democrat from New Hampshire, and Jason Crow, a Democrat from Colorado. While the Democratic lawmakers did not give any examples of orders from the Trump administration that are, quote unquote, illegal, they claim that the threats coming to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home. Here is more of that video. If you missed exactly what they said, take a listen carefully to the words they use.
I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly.
Representative Chris DeLuzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow.
I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day
to keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military
and intelligence community professionals
against American citizens.
Like us. You all swore an oath
to protect and defend this Constitution.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad,
but from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law
or our Constitution.
We know this is hard
and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
the Army,
or Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
And know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
the American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws,
our Constitution,
and who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
Don't give up the ship. As Senator Elisa Slotkin put it, we want to speak directly to members of the military and the intelligence community. The American people need you to stand up for our laws and our Constitution. Don't give up the ship, she wrote online. Now, while the Democratic lawmakers, again, didn't give any examples of orders from the Trump administration that are illegal, they claim that the threats coming to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home. Donald Trump responded to the video on Truth Social, writing, "The traitors that told the military to disobey my orders should be in jail right now, not roaming the fake news networks trying to explain that what they said was okay. It wasn't and never will be. It was sedition at the highest level, and sedition is a major crime. There can be no other interpretation of what they said." War Secretary Pete Hegseth made his own statement following his department's calling the lawmakers the Seditious Six, while arguing that the video was despicable, reckless, and also false. saying this: encouraging our warriors to ignore the orders of their commanders undermines every aspect of good order and discipline. Their foolish screed sows doubt and confusion, which only puts our warriors in danger. He went on to explain that Kelly is the only one in the video who falls under the UCMJ jurisdiction, as Slocum is former CIA, and the other 4 are former military but not retired. As we announced, the department is reviewing Kelly's statements and actions, which were addressed directly to all troops while explicitly using his rank and service affiliation, lending the appearance of authority to his words. Hegseth stated, Kelly's conduct brings discredit upon the armed forces and will be addressed appropriately. Kelly responded to the Department of War's announcement in a statement this evening saying, quote, when I was 22 years old, I commissioned as an ensign in the United States Navy and swore an oath to the Constitution. I upheld that oath through flight school, multiple deployments on the USS Midway, 39 combat missions in Operation Desert Storm, test pilot, school, 4 space shuttle flights at NASA, and every day since I retired, which I did after my wife Gabby was shot in the head while serving her constituents. He said, in combat, I had a missile blow up next to my jet and flew through anti-aircraft fire to drop bombs on enemy targets. At NASA, I launched on a rocket, commanded the space shuttle, and was part of the recovery mission that brought home the bodies of my astronaut classmates who died on Columbia. I did all of this in service to this country that I love and have given me so much. Secretary Hegseth's tweet is the first I heard of this. I also saw the president's post saying I should be arrested, hanged, and put to death. If this is meant to intimidate me and other members of Congress from doing our jobs and holding the administration accountable, it won't work. I've given too much to this country to be silenced by bullies who care more about their own power than protecting the Constitution. And if you think Democrats aren't organizing to stand behind Kelly and others, look no further than Senator Ruben Gallego, Democrat from Arizona. He leaped to his fellow Arizona senator's defense, writing plainly, F you and your investigation. Yes, he used the entire word. That is your senator from Arizona. So here we are, the President of the United States of America saying the rules will be followed. And you can say all you want to in a tweet that you weren't trying to overthrow the will of the people or undermine the military. But there are rules, and the Department of War is now investigating Senator Mark Kelly, no matter what he says online.
Now story number 2.
There's an important update for you, and it deals with the Clinton-appointed judge who has dismissed the U.S. Justice Department's indictment of former FBI Director James Comey on Monday, ruling that the interim U.S. attorney appointment to the Eastern District of Virginia violated federal code. The Trump administration, however, is set to appeal that ruling, and that is a very important point moving forward. The U.S. District Judge Cameron McGowan Curry dismissed the case against Comey, which accused him of making a false statement and obstructing Congress in a 29-page ruling. Mr. Comey now moves to dismiss the indictment on the grounds that Ms. Halligan, the sole prosecutor who presented the case to the grand jury, was unlawfully appointed in violation of 28 U.S.C. 546 and the Constitution's Appointments Clause, as explained below. I agree with Mr. Comey that the Attorney General's attempt to install Ms. Halligan and interim U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia was invalid. And because Ms. Halligan had no lawful authority to present the indictment, I will grant Mr. Comey's motion and dismiss the indictment without prejudice. Now, former Justice Department Chief of Staff Chad Mizzelli said the ruling was incorrect for many reasons, including that dismissal of these indictments is the wrong remedy. Both indictments were ratified by senior DOJ leadership, including the Attorney General, he added. This may delay justice, but it won't stop it. An appeal is coming. Comey and James are not off the hook. Curry sided with Comey's defense attorneys who argued, per the ruling, that the code, quote, limits the total tenure of the Attorney General's interim appointment to 120 days, and therefore precludes an additional appointment by the Attorney General after the expiration of that 120-day period. So in translation, what is this really about? An activist judge, another activist judge getting involved. Will this change the case? The answer is no. Does this mean that James Comey is off the hook and sleeping better tonight? Probably not. It's a delay, but it does not mean that this is some grand victory for James Comey and justice. Now, ultimately, that's exactly what we should all be advocating for. We should be advocating for justice to be served. I never want anyone to be persecuted because of their political leanings. I do want there to be justice if you lie to Congress. And that's exactly what it appears like James Comey actually did. So if you see the headlines that say that you should be celebrating or that the case is all over, just know that's the mainstream media lying to you yet again, not telling you all the facts that you just got right here today.
Thank you for listening to the 47 Morning Update with Ben Ferguson. Please make sure you hit subscribe wherever you're listening to this podcast right now. And for more in-depth news, also subscribe to the Ben Ferguson Podcast, and we will see you back here tomorrow.
The only thing between you and your best self is the start button. This Black Friday, explore the world with Nordic Track. From the peaks of Peru to the streets of Paris, every workout moves you somewhere new with iFit trainers leading the way. The equipment's amazing, smooth, quiet, and those screens make it all feel real. Ready to start your next workout adventure with the #1 treadmill brand in the U.S.? Shop NordicTrack.com for Black Friday savings. Nordic Track. Train anywhere, explore everywhere.
Ready to go big? Vizio's supersized 100-inch QLED TV is now available at Walmart for only $16.98. Immerse yourself in breathtaking color and contrast with cutting-edge QLED on a screen so large it transforms any room into your personal theater. And with Watch Free Plus built in, you'll enjoy free live and on-demand TV right out of the box. You can even stream your favorite music and podcasts with the iHeartRadio app. Head to Walmart.com and bring home the Vizio 100-inch QLED TV today for only $16.98.
Bring incredible sound into every corner of your home this holiday with the new Wim Sound Smart Speaker. Get high-resolution audio with a 1.8-inch touchscreen, smart control, and modern design in one powerful speaker for just $2.99. From quiet mornings to lively holiday gatherings, Wim Sound makes every moment sound better and feel better too. Get the gift of the season for the music enthusiast in your life or for yourself. Wim Sound, beautifully designed, effortlessly connected. Shop now at Amazon and search Wim Sound. That's WIIMSOUND.
I use Shipt same-day delivery to stay connected with my sister during the holidays. She lives across the country. Shipt has tons of stores to order from. Groceries from Albertsons, crafts from Michael's, even pet supplies from PetSmart. The list goes on. So when we have long-distance movie nights, I turn to Shipt to get face masks, snacks, and everything else we need delivered to her and to me same day. Download the app or visit Shipt.com. That's SHIPT.com.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.